What have you done to your poor little face? Oh, she hasn't been abandoned then?
Back then, are you?
Yes, I got back late last night. Honestly, Archie, you shouldn't leave her outside on her own like this.
You're all right in Beckendale.
Well, you'd be surprised. And what's this? How on earth did you get this?
Usual way, collided with a hard object.
Oh, very smart. What happened?
Well, I've not been hitting her, if that's what you mean.
Well, that isn't what I mean. But you can't have been looking after her very well if she ends up with a bruise like that.
Actually, she wasn't with me when it happened.
No, I dare say you left her on her own like you did just now.
And your own business.
What? What did you say?
Word.
Well, it's fabulous of Neil to lend us Steve, of course, but now I'm so much better, I don't think we can justify keeping it.
I'll miss having him around.
Oh, will you?
You know what I mean. He's a good bloke.
What's this? Jollity? What are you two up to?
Alice? Nothing.
We heard some sad news about Smith's haulage.
Well, what's happened?
Their vehicles are being held up and searched at the docks. Courtesy of Tony Jarvis.
Oh, has he been arrested?
Something like that. Anonymous tip-off to the police is what I heard.
Yeah, it's landed Smiths with all sorts of problems.
Yeah, their biggest client rang this morning, wanting to transfer all his business to us.
You two wouldn't have anything to do with this anonymous tip-off, would you?
Who, us?
Turning into quite a shark, aren't you?
Getting there. Getting there.
Just can't keep away, can you?
Look, I didn't have a word with you two while Ma wasn't around.
Well, you're in luck. She's out for the day.
Good. Now, has she said anything yet about whatever it is she's hatching?
She's refusing to discuss it.
It's infuriating, though. I mean, why has she been so secretive? What's she got to hide?
Nothing. She told you she wants to make up her own mind.
Well, we're not stopping her. Look, Jack, I thought while she was out...
Yeah?
She may have left something around that would give us a clue, like letters or something.
Oh, planning to snoop through her room, are you, Joe?
Well, we're not snooping. It's just because we care about
You
her.
are not going through her room. If you do, I'll tell her.
Oh, come on, Sarah.
No! You'll have to find out some other way.
Photographs. She must have taken some photographs.
It's no good, Joe. They'll be in her room.
No, they aren't. She left them in the dresser in the kitchen. Come on. Look, it's quite different looking through something she's left in the kitchen.
Of course it is, love.
It is.
I only asked him how she came by that bruise, and he took my face off.
Kids that age, there are massive bruises.
Well, he was a bit too quick to say he didn't hit her, if you ask me.
Archie's a pacifist. When he was looking after Peter, it was Peter hitting him, not him hitting Peter.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that for a moment. All I'm saying is that I don't think that child is properly looked after. I mean, two men. What do they know? Look at the way they sit her out there and fill her up with crisps.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, it worries me, Lynn. And what do they do when she wants to go to the toilet? They can't very well take her to the ladies, can they?
I should think that's the least of Nick's problems.
Well, I'd never forgive myself if anything was to happen to that child.
Like what? Carol, Alice is fine.
She as good as accused me of hitting her.
Archie, take no notice, will you? Carol gets involved in everybody's business, not just ours. Do you want to go higher, Alice? Here we go. Whoa.
Then when I said I wasn't there when it happened, she just accused me of leaving her on her own.
She's really wound you up, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has.
Look, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give Elizabeth a ring tonight, see if she'll babysit. Then me and you will go down the Wolfpack and sort Carol out.
Safety in numbers, you mean? One holds her down while the other one talks to her.
No, we'll just present her with a united front. So we'll do that. We'll give Elizabeth a ring. And you, Alice, you're going to see your grandma again. Mwah.
Well, I don't know. These fellas, they all look the same to me.
Looks like a geriatric ward out there, if you ask me. She'd be better off here.
I don't think you'll find many geriatric wards in this country with a swimming pool attached. Anyway, this bloke isn't geriatric. He looks quite nice.
Which one? Oh, come on, love. He can only be about 30.
Well, why shouldn't Annie have a toy boy?
Oh, don't be daft. You don't think Mark...
Idiot. It's the waiter.
Yeah, well, all right. There's none of these fellas I'd trust Ma teaming up with.
None of them good enough for your mother.
Yeah, if you like. There's none of them good enough for Ma.
I don't believe this. You're less bothered about what Rachel and Mark get up to than you are about Annie. She's a grown woman. She can look after herself.
I told Nick we'd be over about 7-ish.
Oh, right.
You don't mind, do you?
No, of course not. The last time I babysat was when I was a teenager.
Really? That long ago? I'll make supper over there.
Right, well, I'll bring the wine. I'm looking forward to tonight.
You can entertain me with nostalgic tales of your misspent youth.
Have you heard of Mrs. Fellman?
No, Seth. I asked Mr. Turner again today, but he wasn't giving anything away.
I asked him and all. He said we were going to Otten to sign papers.
Oh, well, you know more about it than I do. He didn't tell me that.
Don't look right to me. Don't look right good at all.
Why do you say that?
Why has he been so secretive about it?
It could be a legal thing.
Yes, there could be any number of reasons for him being so secretive about the new owner. It's in his nature.
If you ask me, the reason he's saying that is he knows we're not going to be pleased, whoever it is.
Hiya! What are you doing here?
I've come to see you. I've got something to ask you.
What is it?
Well, it's a bit embarrassing, actually. You know you asked me to book those tickets for the benefit concert in Bradford ages ago?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd forgotten about them. Did you get them?
Yeah. Do you still want to come?
How do you feel about it?
All right. How about you?
I don't mind. I mean, there'd be a big group of us, wouldn't there?
Oh, yeah, there's no need to bother. You'll be quite safe.
I didn't mean it like that.
So you want to come?
If it's all right with you.
I've said it is.
Right then.
I'll see you Thursday. Unless, of course, you want to meet me for a drink tonight.
All right. All right, I hear you. It's coming. Come in.
Elizabeth, maybe you both come in.
Alan. Oh, hello, Mr. Tate.
Hello, Elizabeth. I just thought you'd like to meet your new boss now that the contracts have been signed. I hope this isn't an unpleasant surprise.
No, not at all, no. It's a relief. I didn't know who it was going to be, and I have been worried about my future.
I'm very happy for you to stay in charge, provided you're agreeable.
Oh, yes.
Well, perhaps you should hear me out first. You see, I'm going to want a few changes.
Michael.
Oh, hi. What do you want?
The other night in the pub, there was something I didn't tell you.
I'm not sure I want to hear it.
You will. It's about your mother.
What about her?
Concerns her and a new employer. And I think it might change your mind about a thing or two.
What is it?
Later.
Hello?
Afternoon.
I thought we'd get the ones from the lower pasture next.
All right, fine, yeah. So I'll see you in the malt shovel about 8 o'clock, yeah?
Yeah, OK.
All right, ta-ra.
See you.
I'm in the process of expanding my interests. Neil Kincaid and I are going into partnership to promote rare breeds, animals. I'd like you to become involved.
In what way?
I'd like you to manage both the fish farm and the model farm when it's up and running. You've had plenty of experience with livestock. What do you say?
I don't know. This is all very sudden.
Well, think it over for a couple of days and then let me have your answer.
Will I still have Seth to help me?
Oh, yes. In fact, he's going to be busier than ever. Yes, he'll be working for both of us, part-time. But in the meantime, I want you just to carry on as you have been.
Fine.
Good. Was there anything else you want to ask me?
There is one thing.
What's that?
This place, the cottage.
Oh, but that goes with the job.
Even after I'm married?
Well, of course. What difference does that make? You've got enough space, haven't you? The office shouldn't be too much of an intrusion.
No, not at all.
Good. Fine, then. We're all happy.
Hey, I thought you were supposed to be with Ma.
I've been with her all day. I just dropped by to give the worker here a lift home. All right?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Rick, how'd you get on?
Oh, fine. Well, it's a bit difficult shopping for summer stuff at this time of year. Shops are full of winter gear.
That's the sort of stuff she's shopping for, is it?
Yeah, she wants a couple of summer frocks.
So she's definitely planning another trip to Spain, then?
Well, for a holiday anyway, yeah.
Look, Rachel, has she mentioned to you about the people over there?
No, not really.
Mark?
Why'd you ask?
Because, Mark, she's an old lady. And if she has found herself a fella, we don't want some wide boy taking advantage of her.
It's not like that.
Oh, isn't it? Hey, Mark, how do you know? What's his name?
Well, what are you going to do? Check up on him? Hire a private detective?
Come on, Mark. I just want to know, what's he called?
Leonard.
Leonard what?
Kopinski, something like that.
Kopinski? Now, what sort of name is that?
He's Polish, I think.
Polish? How long you known all this?
Well, not long. Just a few weeks. Well, he's not really Polish. He's lived in England since the war. He was in the Air Force.
You've known all this time and you've kept it a secret?
Annie asked me not to tell you.
You should have come straight to me.
Joe, why should he? It's none of your business.
That's where you're wrong, Rachel. It's all our business. We're family and we care about Ma. The next time she tells you anything at all about him, you come straight to me, OK?
Seth, for the last time, you are not being sacked.
I never said I were, but I've been put on short time.
No. Mr. Tate wants you to continue at the fish farm.
I don't want to work for Mr. Tate.
Well, then that's your decision, isn't it, Seth? Can't you see that? Look, you'll be working in the same place, the same hours, for the same money. The only difference will be that half the time you'll be working for me and half the time for Mr. Tate. I just don't believe this. Do you realise I gave a lot of careful thought to this before I recommended to Mr. Tate to take you on?
But you never thought to ask me first, did you, though?
Seth, you're an employee. You're not a shareholder. You're very lucky I considered your interests at all. Look, I do not intend standing here arguing about this all night. I've done the very best I can. If you don't like it, you can lump it.
So this is where you're hiding.
Keep coming back like a bad penny, don't you?
Never mind about that. His name's Leonard and he's Polish. And Mark's known about it for months.
Oh, no.
What's she playing at?
She's not playing at anything. She's just living her own life.
But I'm her son.
So am I.
So what?
Well, she shouldn't have secrets from us.
How would you like it if Rachel and Mark weighed in every time you picked up a woman at the holiday village?
I'm not planning on flying off to flaming Spain with him, am I? Mark knows all about him. I mean, the two of them are in cahoots.
So what do you want to do?
Let's go and talk to her.
Come on, then. What are we waiting for?
No! You really are a pair of oafs. Dive in now and she'll just clam up again. Leave her to tell you about it in her own good time.
Elizabeth!
Hello, love.
Hi.
Good day.
So. Must admit, I'm looking forward to a nice, quiet evening in. I hope Alice behaves herself.
Aren't you going to ask if I had a good day?
Have you?
Oh, you know. So.
What is the matter with you?
I had a visit from the new owner of the fish farm this afternoon.
Who is it?
Guess.
Elizabeth.
It's Frank Tate.
I thought it might have been.
Oh, Eric Pollard, you thought no such thing. You were as clueless as I was.
What did he want?
He's planning some major changes around the place, so he thought it only fair to put me in the picture.
Sounds ominous.
He's in the process of setting up a model farm with Neil Kincaid, and the fish farm's going to be part of it. When it's all up and running, they're going to bring in a new manager.
Oh. Well, you seem to have taken the news very well.
Eric, I'm the new manager. Frank wants me to manage the fish farm and the model farm.
That's wonderful.
I haven't told you the rest of it yet. The cottage comes with the job. We can stay here.
Ah! I told you everything would work out all right.
Did you?
Well, I may have thought it.
Makes a change for something to turn out right for us, doesn't it?
And this is just the start.
Oh, I only wish the same could be said for my children.
They have their own lives to lead. Come on, let's put your granddaughter to bed.
Don't forget the wine.
Whatever you say, boss.
You've had that smug expression on your face all day.
Yeah, business is going well.
Climbing to the top of the heap, aren't you? Never mind if you have to tread in a few fingers on the way up.
Now listen, don't get on your moral high horse, Kathy.
What goes round comes round, Chris. You behave like that, and one day someone will do the same to you.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong. I only did my duty as an honest citizen.
Oh, yes, when it suited you. You weren't so quick to do your duty when Jarvis was on your payroll. That's when you should have gone to the police.
Yes, and it would have been our lorry stuck at every customs post instead of Smith's. It's dog-eat-dog out there, Kathy.
So, it doesn't matter how low you stoop.
What gives you the right to moralise about my business methods? Where do you think you're going?
I'm not going to be yelled at like this.
No, just listen to me. You know nothing about business. Nothing. You sell out with a purse full of credit cards, rescue ponies, give a few pony trekking lessons. Where do you think the money comes from for all
right,
that?
I'm sorry, I
No,
spoke.
let's just get this straight. The way I run my business has nothing to do with you. Do you understand? And in future, just keep your self-righteous opinions to yourself, OK?
Next, please.
So what is it this time, then? The fish farm. I know who the mystery buyer is. Who is it? One guess. Your favourite person? Frank T. Oh, no. Paint a bitter, please, Pat. I heard them talking about it. And they don't want your mother finding out either. Why not? Dunno. She's got to know about it sooner or later. Unless he's going to turf her out of house and home again, of course. Is he in? Who Ted? Oh, why? Because I'm going to go up there and ask him what the heck he's playing.
No,
at.
just a minute,
No,
mate.
look, he's not pulling another fast one on the Feldmans.
Look, just cool it, Michael, will you? If you go up there now, you're going to achieve nothing. He'll only throw you out. Huh? In fact, it might even make it worse for your mum. Cheers.
Oh, it's hard to see her. She'll not work for him again, you know. Not after what you did to her last time.
That's up to her, isn't it? And that's always supposing you give her the option.
It just makes me so mad. Everywhere I turn, there's that bloke there blocking the way. There's not one flaming thing round here he don't own.
You know, from the way she spoke, I got the impression Alan Turner had put his foot down. It said Pollard couldn't live there.
Why would he have done that?
Oh, I don't know. But he can be a ruthless old beggar, Alan Turner.
Takes one to know one.
I see.
Do you?
I think I do.
Why, don't we go upstairs?
What's wrong with down here?
I have to go up to the bathroom.
No, you haven't.
I have. I don't want to, run any risk.
Why not? Look, it could be the best thing that could happen to you. For us. I didn't know how much I wanted a baby.
Until I lost one, you mean?
You stop blaming yourself. The point is, we know it's possible. The chances are that...
No.
Why?
Because it won't happen. That's why.
Well, it definitely won't happen if we... Come on, Kim.
No, Frank, please. I need more time.
All right. But just tell me it's not no forever.
Frank, stop pestering me. I've told you I've blown my last chance. I don't want a baby.
Money's not everything. That bloke thinks he can buy everything in sight, but he'll learn he can't buy me.
Well, well, look who's here.
Pint of bitter and a glass of white wine, please, Carol.
Are you two, getting together again then?
No, we're not, as a matter of fact. We're just good friends.
Hello, Mark. Carol. Hey, Mark. Pint, please, Carol.
Nick, have you any idea where I found your daughter this morning? All on her own, outside the shop.
Oh, she was stopped in a pushchair.
Anybody could have walked off with her. She could have rolled into the road. And the state of her little face. I don't know how it happened, but I hope you had it x-rayed.
Well, yeah, of course we did.
It's not the first time I've questioned the wisdom of leaving a small child in his hands.
Why? What's the matter with me?
Oh, it's just the general way you behave. I haven't forgotten that coffin at the party, you know.
Yeah, but every good party has a coffin, doesn't it, Carol?
It's not funny. It's morbid, if not worse.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Everybody thinks black magic is something that happens somewhere else. Where do you think you're going?
I told you, I'm helping Lee.
Not dressed like that, you're not. Lorraine, come back here.
That woman, she's mad. Black magic.
I never did like that coffin, though.
Tell you what, if I were into black magic, I'd put a spell on her.
I am not having a daughter of mine going around dressed like a little tart.
No.
You are not going anywhere in that top.
Lynn likes it, don't you, Lynn?
Well, yes, it's very nice, Lorraine. But that sweater you were wearing the other week, you looked a lot more comfortable in it.
Yeah, but I can't wear that top with this skirt.
So wear it with jeans.
What, I can waitress in jeans?
Yeah, of course. Look, why don't you run home and change now before we get too busy, eh?
All right.
I'm not happy about her working here in the evening.
Well, in my opinion, she's better off here than running wild in the village. She almost got herself in a bit of bother the other night, you know.
A bit of bother? What do you mean?
Just some lads. I don't think she realises how provocative she is a lot of the time.
Oh, well, they don't at that age, do they? It's her schoolwork I'm worried about. It's going to suffer if she's here working every evening.
Fine, if that's the way you feel.
She wants to do it, does she?
I'm not making her, Carol.
Well, look, she can give it a go. But the first time she can't get up for school in the morning, that's the end of it.
Fine.
Candles. Black candles. Yeah. Chicken entrails.
Don't do it, you mad. She's wound up enough as it is.
Where's your sense of humour? Hey, did Mort tell you about them black candles? No. Yeah, Rachel knows it's a cult bookstore in Leeds.
Oh, great, you know, because we've not had any of them in ages, have we?
Well, there's always a run on them, isn't there, when new mum comes round.
Yeah.
And who's looking after Alice this evening, may I ask?
Gosh, that's a thought, Archie, because you're here, aren't you? And you're not looking after her. And I'm not looking after her.
You haven't left that little girl up there on her own. Have you no idea how frightened she'd be if she was to wake up and there was nobody there to look after her?
You cast a spell on her, didn't you, Archie?
Hey, I wish we could.
Well, a fat lot of good that'll do if the house burns down.
Sound asleep.
Oh, at last.
Oh, but they're lovely at that age. Well, compared to what they're like when they grow up, anyway.
Elsa and Michael still getting you down, are they?
Don't let's start talking about them again. All I know is I'm so glad I've had you through all these ups and downs.
Well, things are looking up. At least we have a roof over our heads now.
For as long as I keep my job.
You will.
Do you want to get off, love? Only I know you said you've got an early start tomorrow.
No. I'll wait to walk you home.
Don't be silly, Eric. I can walk from here to home. You go if you want.
The job's gonna happen whether you're in on it or not, eh? So if you're helpless, well, your little bit of Tate's money could end up in your pocket, couldn't it?
Look, just leave it out, will you, Steve? It's not my scene.
All right, so what are you gonna do? Spend the rest of your life living off a farm hand's wages or what?
No, I won't. I'll go away somewhere, start somewhere else again.
You won't,
I will.
Michael. Well, I'm not gonna get caught, you know, if that's what you're worried about.
No, it's not.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, look, if you really want to know, it's me mother.
Your mother?
No, but if it came out, she'd die of shame if she thought I was involved in something like that.
You've missed the point, though, haven't you? You've missed the point. You'd be doing it for your mother.
She wouldn't see it like that, though, would she?
Anyway, I thought you two didn't get on with each other.
No. We don't. Not at the moment, anyway. But she's had such an hard life.
So have I.
Yeah, but she's lost me dad. She lost her farm. And my sister, well.
What's her sister got to do with it?
She's not someone she can be exactly proud of, is she?
Well, Michael, all I can say is you can't spend your whole life worrying what your mother's going to think, can you?
I'm not.
You are.
Oh, all right, so I am. But I'll tell you why, right? Because if she thought I was going off the rails as well, it'd kill her. It really would.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Tinker! Tinker, where are you? Oh. Tink.